Welcome back to the Follow Up Media Podcast and episode 3 of Uncomfortable Truths in Marketing. This episode is titled, Your Competitors Aren't Better, They're Just Louder. And your competitors, they're not beating you because they're smarter. They're not beating you because they're better. They're beating you because they are louder. And in modern marketing, loudness isn't noise, it can be strategy. So, my name is Christian Lee, and as always, I'm joined by my co host, Rip Boulderbrook.
Wow. Rip. I like that. I like that. It's a different season. It feels good.
Yeah, Rip Boulderbrook.
I like Rip Boulderbrook.
Yeah, I think it rolls off your tongue.
Yeah.
Rip Boulderbrook.
Usually people call me the can man because any kind of woman can get it. Mexican, Dominican, American, Indian.
Can of Pringles, Pringles can. Anyway, and so thank you for that introduction. It was beautiful. Okay, so we're going to get into it. The lie you keep telling yourself. And here's the deal. One of the biggest lies business owners tell themselves is this: my competitor must be doing something incredible. Riley, are they?
No, they're really not.
No.
They're not smarter. They're not more talented than y'all. They don't have better ideas.
Nope.
They're not reinventing the wheel.
No.
So what you call?
And they're just showing up more than you do.
Yeah.
That's it. And see, in today's world, consistency, this is good, looks like expertise. Frequency looks like authority. And volume looks like dominance. And the market rewards whoever appears to be winning, not necessarily whoever is the best. Being loud, being consistent, being noisy, and being strategic with your content is going to help you tremendously across all platforms, verticals, lead generation, and bringing people to your door. And the 3 reasons competitors seem better. Reason number 1, they publish more. They're not posting because they're geniuses. They're posting because they understand something you don't, which is what, Rip Boulderbrook?
Visibility isn't earned by skill, it's earned by repetition.
That's right. They post more videos, more clips, more explanations, more stories, and they do more insights. See, the algorithm sees them. The audience sees them. And guess what happens after the audience sees them? Rip Boulderbrook.
Loudness creates gravity.
Yep, and then opportunity is going to see them. And reason 2, they repeat the same message until the market finally gets it. A wise old monk once told me, the 100th time you've said something is the first time I've heard it.
Really?
The 100th time I've said something or you've said something is the first time Rip Boulderbrook has heard it.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
Does.
because not everyone is always actively listening, right? Most companies change their messaging too quickly. They get bored, they pivot, they chase trends. But great brands don't run from repetition. They weaponize it. I love that.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's just like the media.
Yeah.
For any narrative that the media, the mainstream media, wants to shove down our throats, guess what? They're going to keep beating the same message and the same stance into us until we go, oh, is that really what happened? Is that the facts? Is that the truth?
Yep.
Holy smokes. Even though my eyes are telling me one thing, but you're telling me something different, and now I'm going to believe it.
How does it get to trust? Would it be the repetition?
Yeah, it's just the same thing that we're consuming subconsciously, and then we're like, wait.
Yeah.
It's just, that's what we're saying, is the repetition beats it into people's brains. That's why, like, a well-done ad, campaign, while ads are not in my opinion, from the follow-up media, standpoint, ads have their place. But humanizing a brand by using subject matter expert content, thought leadership content, industry leader content really goes farther than just a, actor-placed ad that they created. Now, it still can be effective, but through repetition.
Right. Repetition becomes recognition.
Absolutely.
And recognition becomes trust.
Rip Boulderbrook, you are on it. I like the persona. See, your competitors didn't get better. They just learned how to say the same thing 1,000 different ways. And reason 3, they put their content where people are actually paying attention. You might make great content. but you're posting it in the wrong places. Your competitors understand platform behavior. They know that YouTube is where authority is built. Shorts is where discovery happens. Instagram is where personality shines. Podcasts are where depth lives. And search engine optimization is where credibility grows. LinkedIn is where positioning happens. And AI search, which is the future, is where your future audience is going to be able to find you. Rip Boulderbrook,
Yeah.
what is visibility?
It's sure as heck not luck. It's placement.
Rip Boulderbrook, say it with your chest.
Oh my God. Visibility isn't luck, it's placement.
Thank
Ladies and gentlemen.
Loud and proud. That's what happens here on Follow Up Media.
Yep.
Part 3, the psychology of loudness. See, humans trust what they see the most. If someone shows up in your feed every day, they feel bigger, more successful, more in control, more in demand, even if they aren't. This is the psychological advantage your competitors are using. Well, let me preface that. Some of your competitors. There is a huge opportunity in every industry for you to claim your share of voice for that industry because actually most of your competitors might be doing a little bit more than you. But if we're talking the small and medium-sized businesses, they're probably not.
Yeah.
Okay. And so this is the psychological advantage your competitors may be using. I'm going to rephrase that, right? Intentionally or not. The more you see a brand, the more real it becomes. The more you hear a message, the more true it feels. Think mainstream media, just talked about that. The more present they are, the more credible they seem.
Loudness equals legitimacy.
The myth of they're doing something secret. See, business owners love to convince themselves that their competitors have some secret sauce or formula. They don't. They have a phone. They have a posting schedule. They have a willingness to look imperfect on camera. That one is huge.
Yeah.
There are so many people that are so worried about what they look like, they won't get out of their own way to change the trajectory of their business. Who gives an F about what you look like? You see yourself one way, 99% of the public sees you in a completely different way. You're fine. You're beautiful. You sound great. You look great. Riley wants to take you out for a steak dinner and probably never call you again. And that's okay.
And we'll go Dutch.
Maybe that too. He won't even pay. They have a commitment to visibility. There is no secret. There's only discipline. They're loud because they decided to, guess what? Be loud. And you can decide to do the same thing. And part 5, how to out loud your competitors without being annoying. Now, Rip has a big problem with this because he is very annoying.
Yeah.
If people can't tell someone else what you do in one sentence, you don't have a message, you have a novel. Okay? You don't give people a novel. No one wants to read a novel in text, and most, executives don't want to read a novel, in an email.
Yeah.
Build a weekly cadence. Not when you feel like it, not when your inspiration hits. Weekly, always, forever. Forever, ever? Forever, ever? And this is going to lead us into the next thing, dominate long form. Podcasts and YouTube give you depth, and depth gives you authority. Authority gives you leverage. Repurpose intelligently. Every episode should produce enough content for a week. No brand should ever run out of things to say again. Use SEO, YouTube, and AI to anchor yourself. You're not building for the algorithm, you're building for the future. And never let silence be part of your strategy. Silence will kill your relevance. Silence creates doubt. Silence makes your competitors look stronger than they are. And part 6, the follow-up media difference, which is where this is the money shot. Okay? At Follow Up Media, we engineer loudness. We build ecosystems that turn 1 hour of filming into a week of omnipresence. We create systems, not one-off posts. Cadence, not chaos. Authority, not noise. And when our clients get loud, their competitors fold under the lack of action, really is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Because loudness isn't volume, it's a strategy. So in closing, the final uncomfortable truth for today is your competitors aren't better than you. They just refuse to be quiet. Do not shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Say it with your chest and say it proudly, and do not forget to get on camera. The moment you decide to show up with consistency, clarity, and volume, they won't be able to keep up. I'm telling you, it will be a game changer for your business. Okay? We will help. We will assist. Rip Boulderbrook will come to your house and he will do what he needs to do.
Yep.
This is the uncomfortable truths about modern marketing. Episode 4 is next. And yes, it's going to sting too.